Buhari gets report card as NEC fails to discuss automatic ticket for president in 2019 inches. The National Executive Committee, NEC, of the All Progressives Congress, APC, as well as the party's National Caucus have passed a vote of confidence in President Muhammadu Buhari 2 years and 5 months into his administration. The two senior groups also passed a vote of confidence on Chief John Adige Oyegun, its national chairman. The Nation reports however that when the NEC met, it refused to discuss a motion for Buhari's automatic ticket in 2019. The report said the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, told journalists that motion to adopt the president for a second term was not treated. "That is not why we are here, is not why we are here," he reportedly said. The meeting was for stock-taking and to remind ourselves of the covenant we made with the people of Nigeria, review how well we have done and what we need to do in order to deliver on the promises we made during campaign. I can tell you that after a very illuminating address by the party chairman, the president took turn to address the NEC members and he was very clear in his vision about where we are taking Nigeria to. We reminded ourselves about the achievement we have recorded in terms of combating terrorism in the Northeast, the fight against corruption, which is one area where we are doing very well, and the exiting from recession as the achievement the party has recorded. While we can say we have done quite a lot, there is still much to be done. The resolve is that we should rededicate ourselves as a party to the service of our people, and the only thing that will guarantee our place in this country is the service we render to our people. Today's meeting was not about 2019 elections. When we talk about 2019 in the context of the agenda you saw, we are talking about membership registration, the drive for membership and others. We are not talking about elections. Even though there was a motion on the floor that called for a vote of confidence on the president, some of us felt it was not necessary because there is nowhere that his confidence is shaking. But the motion was taken and passed. But there was a second leg to that motion, which calls for the adoption of the candidacy of the president, but it was deferred for now and no decision was taken because that is not the major reason why we are here, Dogara added. Concerning aggrieved members, Dogara said, "I don't think that you can find any family that is as large as the APC family without some squabbles. No such family exists in the whole world, and if there are disagreements, they are okay because without disagreements, you cannot even move forward. Progress comes when people refuse to agree with the status quo and they put forward their positions. If their positions are good enough, they are adopted and we move forward. So, for us, I don't think we are having a situation or run into a situation whereby we have crisis that the party cannot overcome. What I will advocate is that we should be the ones as the APC family to define what type of crisis and not allow crisis define us. So, we will do everything possible to reach out to whoever is aggrieved. We are not like other parties that will say to hell with you because we value every member of this family." Confirming this too, the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Bolaji Abdullahi, said the NEC only considered to pass a vote of confidence on the Buhari. He said a member of NEC shouted from behind during the meeting to adopt Buhari for second term but that the motion was not taken. The motion that was put was after the Minister of Agriculture had briefed the NEC about the activities and achievements of his ministry. One of the NEC members said we should move a motion passing a vote of confidence on Mr. President. There was no formal motion moved on the issue of second term for Mr. President. Somebody in the crowd shouted that we should move a motion and we don't even know that member. But the motion that was formally moved was that NEC should pass a vote of confidence on Mr. President, and that was after the brief given by the Minister of Agriculture, especially when he said that by 2018, Nigeria will have no need to import a single grain of rice. That is the context, and I need you to understand that very well. The only discussion or conversation on 2019 was the activity of the party in 2018, especially the issue of convention. It was agreed that since we have all these activities lined up, including the mini-convention, congresses and elective convention, a small team be set up to put dates to these party activities up to 2018, he said.